So we're trying to get to a campsite, and we decided this was going to be like one of the worst storms in
History.
well, probably for the year, and maybe for a good while in Texas. And so we decided we're going to take advantage of this storm. We have been trying to find a campsite where we could have some snow
They're over 30 states.
for a couple of months. So right now what is today's date?
I don't know, but it's the storm that's affecting over 30 states.
So the storm that's affecting over 30 states, what she's saying. I think it is January 23rd, maybe. It's Friday night. It's actually after midnight. We've been driving. After I got off work, we decided we're gonna go camping. So we packed up. Isaiah and Brianna are in his truck, and Rachel and I are in our truck. And it is like a blizzard out here. I mean, I've had to switch, and I have had moments where I can do two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive high. Right now I'm in four-wheel drive low, and we're moving real slow through this heavy snow. But it's what we wanted. I mean, we've been trying to find some snow. We sure got it. And it is it 4 o'clock in the morning?
Piece of that tree.
Oh, it is. Oh, did it? So she's looking out the window, and a tree limb just fell off of a tree from the weight of the snow. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. We left at 9 o'clock, and we have been driving, and it's just been so slow going. We've been going down a lot of these back roads that Onyx took us down, shortcuts, I suppose, and they've been kind of sketchy a little bit, but fun at the same time. Luckily, I haven't had to use the lockers. We've been successful just with four-wheel low, so I still have the lockers in reserve if need be. But yeah, it is coming down crazy. And right now there's nobody else here, so it's all fresh snow. We're having to forge our own path through this road. Here's another look. Rachel's recording with the GoPro, but look at this. Man, this is so cool. So, all right. When we get to a campsite, we'll probably hit you up again. If we see something along the way as far as trying to find a campsite, then I'll update you again, because we're not really sure where we're going to get a site at. I really doubt there's anybody out here camping. It takes a certain kind of person to come out here and do this, and we're just those kind of people. And I don't mean smart either. So, all right, see you soon. Hold on. Okay. So this trail got a lot harder than we thought it would. This trail got a lot harder than we thought it would. We got nearly slid off the side here, but I was able to back up and redirect up to the right side. But in the process, Isaiah had to back up to give me some room, and when he did and tried to go back forward, it started sliding him off to the side. So we're gonna hook up and I'm gonna try to pull him out. We've got our line hooked up, and then I'm hooked up to the tail end here. So this makes it more fun and more interesting. Let's see if we can get him out. I'll probably just try to hold on to him all the way. Hold on a second. Let's see what. Do you want me to just hold on to you the whole way? Okay. Okay, yeah, so he wants me to just hold on to him the whole way. And he's in 4 low. He has his rear lockers on. And we're gonna try to get this done. Rachel's freaking out. She's got legitimate concerns, which is that what if we get a whole bunch more snow and we can't get out in a couple of days. So, all right. So we got him. All right, we've got him. We're pulling him, and we have 0.4 miles to our camp. Right now, I'm just pulling him up this hill with a tow rope. And I think it's kind of like we're pulling him like a trailer, I think, almost. Ah, but we're almost there. We're at the turn, babe. We made it. She's not talking to me no more. She's not talking to me. Why are you mad? Babe.
Will you just pay attention?
Why are you not talking to me? She's mad. Now I have plenty of road. Look, it's 2 car lengths right here. Two car widths right here. You want snow, babe? We got snow. This is where it helps, and it's a benefit to have all the weight in the back on that camper. Is that camper and all the stuff in it gives us more traction. And we're almost back. It's right here. See? Look, here it is. We're here. We have to come up here and make this turn. And hope that nobody's there. Is there somebody there? Oh, no, that's not it. Okay.
Big.
Well,
Going on.
Well, I got plenty of room over here, but oh no. Yeah.
Pushed up.
No, that was close. We kind of got stuck there for a minute. Ooh, my mouth's getting dry. I think I've been getting stressed out. Okay. Well, good news is I don't see anybody in our campsite that we used before. Well, I just want to be able to get to the fire room. I want to be able to put a fire there. I don't want it right next to the truck. This is the site.
Okay, perfect. I was like, is he going downhill?
No, we're good. I'm thinking, so here's the fire pit right here.
Okay.
So we could park ours here, maybe pull yours straight that way. Or actually, if you could even reverse right here. You could come back and just turn, can you turn around? Yeah. And just back up this way. And then we'll try to put that gazebo up maybe right here. What do you think, like that?
I might come like a little angle.
Okay.
I might do that.
Yeah.
Shit, dude, that's...
Wild, isn't it?
Fuck.
Shit, I know, and I thought I was gonna get stuck. I was like, oh shit. She's like, we're stuck. I was like, well, we're not really stuck. It's just, I mean, I don't have any forward momentum, but I can still back up and I can try to, like, we have other options, and we have track, we have other things to get us out. I mean, okay, we made it to our site. There's an old rock fire ring right there. And Isaiah's going to reposition his truck so we can have our campsite set up. All right, so he's going to back in here.
Why do I hear that rear lofter going off?
You hear the compressor going off. It turns on. That's good. That's good. All right, now we're in position. We got our truck right here.
Reverse just a little bit
Well,
more.
okay. You want me to be back? You want me to back up more?
Just a little bit more.
Are you just worried about the angle?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
Like right here to where I'm at. I'll stand right here.
You want me to back up to here?
Yes. Just a little bit more.
Can you hold it right there real quick?
What happened? Bruh.
What's the matter?
Inside here, the bolts and nuts that go through here.
You missing it? It popped off?
Uh-huh. I heard one clack, but I don't know if it was a nut or... Damn, I was wondering too, because whenever we were at the
Okay.
garage, I noticed it.
Can you go open that table?
Yes. So that's used to go through that when you put it out in platform?
Okay, here's one bolt.
I think the other one fell. It's only heard one clash. I hope you brought your ski clothes, Nana. Why? Because it protects you from getting wet on the inside. Not wet.
What kind of bolt
You
is it?
didn't bring it, did you? The hand just things in there.
So this is, you're missing this bolt?
Uh-huh. Missing two. And nuts are supposed to go with that.
Okay.
Go down, Nana.
Go where?
Yeah, son. Keep going, keep going. Keep going.
And you don't see them in the truck anywhere? So we're missing some bolts. I don't know where do you think you lost them at?
Keep going?
Keep going. That's how it goes?
Huh?
That's how it goes?
I don't know how to lift it back up to even it. I hope so.
So do you need a bolt?
No, I'll be fine.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
It's holding on, it's on top of the frame.
Boat? Okay.
I mean, I might have a bolt. It may not be exactly the same, but It's not like I don't have stuff, you know.
Yeah. I guess you, yeah.
It's not that
Okay.
black one right there?
So, okay, so we got ourselves situated. It was a rough start to the first day just because we got here so late or early. We left probably around 9 o'clock, and it's about probably 6, 7 o'clock in the morning right now, and we're just now starting to go lay down to go to bed. And it was a lot of snow. It was rough getting in here, and there's some concerns about how we're going to get out, especially if it gets worse or gets icier, or if the snow gets a lot heavier. But for now, we had some dinner or early breakfast, whatever you want to call it, and everybody's laying down. So the sun's already starting to come up. You can see the light already in the sky, and we had for Brianna and Isaiah, we had an insulated tent that was going to go inside their rooftop tent, and we forgot it at the storage shed, which is one of the reasons we went out there, just to grab it, and then got occupied doing other things, and we ended up leaving it behind. So we don't have that, but they have plenty of blankets, and they have a Mr. Buddy heater if they want. But it's honestly, it's not so cold. I mean, when we left from West Texas, it was about 14 degrees and a lot of sleet and kind of a sleet rain. And when we pulled into Ruidoso, there was the kind of the same thing, but it warmed up. I mean, it was probably in the 30s, but it was still just rain and wet. So we knew that there was some snow over here in Cloudcroft, so we opted to just switch and come to Cloudcroft, and ended up finding a lot of snow, and the roads hadn't been plowed or anything yet, and so it took four-wheel drive to come through the roads. Plus, you know, Ruidoso sits at 6,000 feet and Cloudcroft sits at 9,000 feet. So right now we're at 9,100 feet. So we had to do about a 3,000 foot elevation climb. So that makes a difference. But now everybody's frustrated because it's late. We haven't slept, been driving all night, and then had to set up in the cold and wet. It's kind of just raining now, and so we're all going to get some rest and then see how the day goes. So I'll update you later once we kind of get back up and see how it looks outside. We brought some firewood so we can start a fire. We have a lava box and we have the gazebo set up. So, all right, that's it for now. Good morning. Well, I don't know. It was still morning when we went to sleep, so I don't know if it's still good morning. It's about 11:30. It's 11:44, and so I've been up for a little bit. I don't sleep very much anyway. I had to get up and pee, and then once I'm up, it's hard for me to go back to sleep. So a few hours is about all I usually sleep anyway. So, and Rachel just got up and we've been just discussing the weather. We don't have any internet service. We keep trying to, I was able to get, there's some text came through, but I was not able to look at the weather app to see what the forecast is for today. But it definitely feels colder now than it did when we went to bed. Isaiah and Brianna are still asleep in the tent, in their rooftop tent, and they've got Poncho. He's our Sweeney, and
He didn't bring.
Huh?
Y'all forgot the insulated tent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was an insulated tent that was supposed to go in theirs, and I guess we left it, but because when we were trying to set everything up, we couldn't find it. But they did have a whole bunch of sleeping bags. So we'll see how they're doing. We may let Brianna may come over here and swap into where I was sleeping, because right now I have our little Olympian Wave 3 running. I'll show you. It's this. So this is running, and you can see in the back I have some 90-degree turns off of the gas fittings, and they run to a hose that then runs over to this propane tank, which those always stay strapped in here. I have two 20-pound propane tanks here, so I'm always carrying propane with me, and I've got another 10-pound outside on the side of the truck. And then we have our EcoFlow power system that's still around 94% charged, and it could also run a heater that we have, the EcoFlow Wave 2 heater. So we've been comfortable, but I don't know how Isaiah and Brianna are faring this morning. So I was going to go check on them and find out how they're doing. We've had some, I can hear the sound of like a little bit of sleet, no more heavy snow. It's pretty white outside, which we'll see in a second. And we've just been debating on what to do today, because I want to stay and still camp. Rachel's really nervous about the trail getting worse and us not being able to get back out, since we did have some trouble getting over to this spot, which is a fair assessment. But also it's like you kind of caught between, it's, you know, we spent, you know, 7 to 8 hours to get to this spot, and I just don't want to, I hate to turn around and just leave, you know. I would love to still stay in camp, but I can see the point and concern about wanting to maybe leave just for safety concerns and go ahead and get out in case something were to get worse. And then we had more snow and it was more difficult to get out. Traction wise, the truck did really well. Now, granted, in 4-wheel low, it did pretty well, but it was much better once we put the lockers on, and we did have to put the lockers on. So there is that. So, but we'll kind of get everybody's opinion today, and I'm probably going to make a fire here in a little bit. I think everybody's still probably going to be resting for most of the day, and then we'll just see. And I don't know, maybe the temperatures will change, but I don't know yet. I might be able to get some service off the truck if I turn the truck on, and I might be able to get some weather service, just because the truck does have a little bit of a cellular booster on it. But hopefully everybody else has been safe this weekend. I know it's cold all across the region. In fact, back where we're at right now, it's snowing. Where we're from, it's snowing, and it's about 13 degrees there. It feels about 20 degrees here right now. I don't have my breath fogging anymore. I got up this morning before I turned my Wave 3 Olympian on. I had that, that frost breath in the air, so that's why I turned it on. But otherwise, we didn't use it through the night or morning or whatever you want to call it. So, well, I'm gonna get out of here, and we'll look around. We'll see how the campsite looks, and let's try to start a fire and maybe get something for breakfast. And then I need to ask Brianna and Isaiah how they're doing, and see if we need to take. We could take Poncho, the Sweeney, and we could bring him over here. We have one of his little beds in here that he can lay down here, and he probably needs to go pee on top of that. He did pee last night right in front of the gazebo we set up. Right at the door he peed. So anyway. Okay. All right, so that's it for now. I'm going to get out of here, and then we'll see how everything looks at the campsite. So actually, it is snowing right now, and snowing pretty good. It's snowing a hefty amount. Oh goodness. This is one of those get what you asked for type of situations where we just went on and on about how we needed to camp in the snow. And now there is so much snow. That's crazy. Let me show you what happened to the gazelle tent, or the gazelle gazebo, because of the snow. Look at this. It actually collapsed the roof. So I'm going to have to push the roof up. It says it's got snow on the top and it brought it down. Isaiah, how y'all doing?
Good.
Y'all okay?
Yeah. Warm, healthy.
Are you? Okay. Rachel was worried about you. Ooh, it's still snowing. So Isaiah says they're pretty warm and comfy. Is Poncho okay? He's warm?
Yep.
Sleeping?
Mm-hmm.
Man. Yeah, it's actually snowing a lot. No, they're not completely covered, but they're filling in. They're definitely filling in.
We need to go. We need to go.
Rachel's yelling at me. We need to go. We got to get out of here. Okay. Oh, the truck is a disaster too. Okay, so I'm going to work on trying to get this. I got to get this gazebo popped back up. Get the snow off of it. So I'm going to work on that real quick. Okay, she wants, I'm going to get, you want Motrin? Okay. I'm going to get Rachel some Motrin. I agree, this is bad. This is crazy. We might get stuck here. Okay, I got the Motrin, babe. Are you able to come down and grab it? Because I got some things I got to do real quick. I know, I didn't grab I didn't grab the whole bottle. I just grabbed 4. So I brought some bibs, and I'm going to put these bibs on. Hold on, babe. Okay. He's yelling at me. Okay. I'm just gonna set this up real quick so I can get some stuff done. A little chilly. These are wet from last night, so they're not super helpful. Okay. The top of the gazebo, it collapsed in because of the snow on top. Oh my gosh. That was hard. Oh, that was heavy. Whew. That was a lot of snow on top. First things first, I'm going to put something warmer on. And then I can get more work done. Okay, well, I got back in the gazebo, and I've got some heat options going. The lava box is now going to heat the inside of this, and there we are. So I got it set up, and I've got this little cooking platform next to it. So if I need to, I can just lay that over the top of that, and we can cook on that little grate. We got our chairs around. Some of the totes are open and slid up under the tables. A couple of tables. Those chairs are those hot seat chairs that we have, and then I also have our butane heater running here with a butane can. We probably have another 7 cans of those, but I think it's going to make it nice and toasty in here, just like a little igloo. And we can hang out in here, have a good time. Isaiah's trying to start a fire out here. Did it do it?
Yeah. It's popping and
Oh, I see it smoking, steaming. Is it dead?
I think so. Wait, no. I can hear it.
But it's sure taking longer than the last time. That might not have been a good one. You know, it's kind of like all firecrackers. There's always a dud in there. Let's see. I'll grab another one. Okay. Plastic off for you. There you go. Which side do you pull, the red or the green?
Red.
Are you sure?
Put the green on there.
The green ties loops on there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Heard the pop, and then it just didn't.
So pull the yellow out.
No, you're supposed to.
Huh?
You're supposed to.
Yeah, you have to pull the yellow out. Oh, that's why it didn't go.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't pull the yellow? Okay. So yeah, you have to pull the yellow first. And that activates it. So without the yellow pulled, it wouldn't have activated the
Like a safety mechanism?
Yep. Okay, so let's put this here. Run that underneath there. Can you reach the string? Get the red string? Get it? Okay. Alright.
Ready?
Yep. Wait, hold on. Okay. Okay. Now go.
There.
So there we go. Ooh, that's some funky smoke. Huh? Like brown, black smoke. I've got these, my Temu bibs on, my snow bibs, and I'll tell you, man, these things are so warm. Almost excessive, because I've got my bearskin fleece underneath it. I have some base layers, and then with this on, it's almost too warm. So I'm starting to get kind of hot in here. The snow's pretty thick. Okay, so what is that? That's probably, yeah, that's about 6 inches right there. About 6 inches of snow. And it looks like we've got probably got 2 inches since last night. So that's the trail forward. If you wanted to keep going it goes up that way. And if you wanted to head back, we came from this direction. You can see our tire tracks a little bit. Most of them are covered in. Oh, it's going to be a nasty, nasty ride out of here. We're not all in consensus on leaving. I think Isaiah wants to stay. I kind of want to stay, but I'm kind of ambivalent about it. But I just don't want to put everything up. We just undid it hours ago, and I feel like you're just quitting, throwing in the towel. But I can understand. Look at this snow. Isaiah wants to stay. Brianna doesn't care much. Rachel definitely wants to leave. And the question is, does she prove to be right? Does she prove to be the wiser of us all? I mean, I guess you can always take the safe route and say, let's just get out of here and go. But that's not the adventurous route. And I like the adventurous route. There was a notification on her phone. We only get a little bit of service. We don't get much, not enough to check anything online or anything, but we get these random messages come in at times, and she got an alert that says the power is out in this area. So it looks like it proved to be a little bit of a disaster for this region as well. For now, we're going to stick around. I thought I kind of just pleaded with Rachel to say, why don't we just stay, for the afternoon at least, and just hang out and let's have some fun, and we can cook some food and sit around the fire and joke and laugh, and then we can decide throughout the day whether we're going to leave or not. I mean, it is still snowing, so it could get a lot worse by tomorrow, and then tomorrow could prove impossible to get out. So, but I think that's at least good enough, is to say, well, it's still just about early in the day, and we still have a lot of time to make that decision, and we could always pack up and leave if we wanted to.
No, my hat.
Oh,
Where'd your hat go? You don't have a hat. Oh, it's inside your hoodie. Oh, yeah, that's it.
My beanie. Ah.
Your beanie. So right here, this is a trail 105 that goes up to that summit. If y'all want to try to make it.
What?
Okay, I can't throw snowballs. You got the best gloves for it.
yeah, they're the.
I gave Brianna my heated gloves, so the rest of us are just wearing regular gloves. If I start throwing snowballs, my hands are gonna get cold, wet.
Ow!
Sorry.
Oh, I juked you. Oh! I keep missing.
Oh my gosh!
You okay?
How did you get that much snow?
Backed up.
Why don't you work on clearing a trail for us when we have to get out tomorrow? Are we gonna build a snowman?
Yes.
I'm out of juice.
It's our snow creation. Hey, babe.
Doc got some of this snow, babe.
Oh my goodness. You got a lot of honey, babe. Oh, goodness.
Oh, I'm gonna be so wet.
Yeah. We're just getting covered in more snow. So I gave up on snowman because it keeps changing because there's so much snow falling on it. It doesn't look like a girl at all. Oh my gosh, guys. It is snowing so much.
I wanted to play snowball fight. I'm playing with Anthony. We need a team. I'm like soaking wet already. Who cares? I do.
So we've decided it's getting a little too dangerous. The snow hasn't stopped. We have probably 8 inches of snow now and no sign that it's stopping. So we're gonna try to figure out how to get out of here. Maybe contact some rangers and let them know that we're traveling. That way if we get stuck on the road or anything, then they'll know where we're at. But other than that, we're packing up. So no time to waste. Let me show you another look. So there's everybody packing up right now.
So we're stuck.
It is pretty deep.
And I'm gonna keep it a buck.
It's about a foot and a half at some places.
It is. Oh my gosh, it's like.
There's Pancho.
Oh, he looks so cute.
But yeah, see what happens.
So we are currently attempting to get out of Atkinson Canyon here in Cloudcroft. We didn't realize how stupid it was of us to come with so much snow. We figured the weather forecast was completely wrong. It said that it was only gonna snow about 4 inches, and it snowed far more than that. It snowed all day, and about 3 o'clock we realized it is still snowing, and we need to. Babe.
You're fine. Just turn your light on. There you go, so they can see your face.
And so, remember, you gotta hug the mountain.
I am.
I will hold it. That it had not stopped snowing, and so we started packing everything up as quickly as we could, and then a fog rolled in. But right before we left, we went ahead and notified 911 that we are attempting to cross out, and once we are out in a few hours, we would call and let them know. They advise us if we had a full tank of gas and if our phones were fully charged, which they are. So hopefully we will call. It's going to take us forever to get out of here because we have to go.
This is that spot we're at. That's why it's right there. This is the
Okay, so I'll let you know when we're cleared. Currently trying to dig ourselves out. We have been stuck non-stop. But slowly we've been moving inch by inch forward. Okay, you ready? Let's try it.
Your truck just in case I pull tight.
Yeah.
It's snowing quite a bit. Oh my gosh, we're getting tighter.
Push harder, it's moving!
It's so cold, I can't feel my hands. We need a break.
So the good news is we finally were able to get a hold of the SOS on the truck. And he was able to get a hold of a towing company, and my sister was able to get a hold of the sheriff's office. They're gonna come and tow us out in the morning because we are super stuck. And then when we get unstuck, we can only go a few feet, and then we get stuck. Truck is too low, babe. I think they're making it worse. Will you stop?
Need a winch.
So we're gonna hunker down for the night. We're gonna sleep in the truck, in the cab. And then we're just going to hopefully get saved in the morning. I was hoping somebody could just come pick us up tonight, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But that's fine. We can stay warm until morning. So later.
Well, update. We've been out since what? 4 or 5?
Yeah.
On the same trail. I've only been like 100 yards. Maybe 150. And
Snow is super, super thick.
about
Super tall. It's like to my knees.
Yep.
And I'm 5 foot.
It's
Very bad. Like, so we called. This is the first time us using satellite SOS. My parents got a hold of them, and hopefully they'll send somebody in the morning. They did call like an emergency SOS, and they said somebody might be coming, but it is snowing pretty hard, and
it's not stopping.
Yeah, it's not stopping. So looks like we're sleeping in the truck for tonight with zero service.
Yeah.
Zero. Not even to play games. We're stuck here in silence. Not even the radio works. So amazing. Just amazing.
But they did say there's going to be a tow truck company that does snow recoveries. So we'll see how that goes.
10 do not recommend.
Yeah, we were supposed to go to Ruidosa, but they saw there was no snow. So we all decided, well, let's go somewhere there is snow. And we didn't realize there's a lot of snow. And yeah, we're seeing ducks. And we had all the tools. I mean, we have straps, we have
every single thing that you can think of, we did to get out of the snow. And the snow, it was just not having it with us. So
we got baby Poncho, chill waxing. Okay, I don't even know what I can do.
Yep.
But
chilling like a baby.
yeah. I mean, just snow. And snow just. Yeah.
Well, we're still trapped on this mountain pass, and yesterday we had talked to emergency services. Well, we didn't really talk to them. The SOS in the truck was able to actually communicate with them to some degree, but even the SOS doesn't pick up well. We're trying to use satellite to text, and the truck does have that onboard like 4G, and that's what the SOS goes through, I think, or maybe that goes through satellite. But we've been able, when we turn the truck on, we can connect to Wi-Fi on the truck, and sometimes we can use that to send messages to certain people. I've been trying to send some messages to my job, let them know that probably not going to make it in, because otherwise, because we're supposed to be out today to get back home today, and we've been on this mountain pass all night, and they said they couldn't send anybody last night. They would have to wait till morning, and pretty much said you'll have to just get a tow truck. But I don't think they were understanding really what our situation was. And we were able to get the, I don't know if what's it called? The RAM service, SOS service, to contact a tow trucking service who says they have snow recovery capabilities. But I don't know if they understand either. It's not, we pretty much would need to be winched out. And I don't know how you could get a tow truck on this pass. They'd have to come in backwards. So that leaves that issue. And I really think you'd need a snow plow to get through here. The reason for that is because last night, as we sat here overnight, because they said, well, tomorrow will be the earliest, when they couldn't send anybody last night. And that was about 10 o'clock. So we stayed through the night, checking periodically the amount of precipitation we were getting, and it was a combination of like light rain and snow. And this morning it's been still snow and light rain, but there are drifts now that are 2 feet, and we easily got about 6 to 8 inches overnight of extra snow around us. So now we are really packed in. So I don't see any real attempt to try to go anywhere. Our back tire on the right side is slightly off camber because it slid to the side. So we got a little bit of we've probably got a little bit of like a 5-degree roll right now. And we were debating whether to try to get the truck to be a little bit more straight.
Can you turn it on?
Maybe try to get the truck a little bit more centered on the road. We don't really have any expectation that we'd be able to drive out of here, but we could try to get the truck a little bit more centered. But otherwise, I think we're just going to have to make camp here. Looking at the weather, the sun is supposed to come out around 1 o'clock, and it's supposed to snow until then. Now, it's not like the temperatures are going to get high enough to start melting snow, but with the sun out, that'll still be a little bit more helpful. And if it will stop snowing, then we can start managing the snow we have. You know, I've already brushed off the truck some outside, and there's so much snow on top of the camper topper up top that we can't really even bother trying to raise it. But I did brush some of that off, but it's reaccumulating. So like I said, I think the snow is going to be finished and done hopefully around 1 o'clock today, and then we can maybe start managing a camp set up, because I don't think anybody's coming to get us anytime in the next day, and we're just going to have to stay here on the mountain pass. A winch would be really nice right now, because there are trees lining this left side of me that I could be winching onto to help pull me forward a little bit at a time. Even if it was that way, we could try to get out of here. But a snowplow would be very helpful too. Snowplow, chains, and a winch. That's what I need to get out of here right now. But, well, let me show you what it looks like outside. This is what it looks like right now.
All right, guys. Update. We gotta stay the whole night. It's 8 o'clock, and we're tired. I slept in the back. We slept in the passenger seat.
Just
Poncho,
so he can get princess treatment and sleep and lay down in the back instead of getting me. So.
Nah, it's not like that.
Yeah, it is.
No. Alright guys, update. We're still in the truck. Supposedly somebody's supposed to come, but if not by 1, we're gonna go to Big T's camper, which you can't see, it's foggy. And we're just gonna stay in there. They did say they're gonna send somebody, but we don't know when, where, how it's gonna happen. But we all gotta call our works and tell them we are not gonna be there tomorrow. So
Even though we have 0 service.
yeah, we have 0 service too. So your mom got a hold of people, so we'll just go off her phone. And Poncho, he's driving today, so I don't know how that's gonna go with little legs. But we'll get your update once somebody comes and gets us. Forgot to tell you what we're dealing with this morning. It is snowing again, of course. And yeah,
Stay.
it is pretty bad. Here's how everything else is.
So it's around noon to 1 o'clock now on Sunday, and as the weather predicted, the snow stopped, and if the weather's correct, there'll be no more snow for the rest of the week. So that ends the storm. Now and I'm starting to see some blue in the sky. That's a really good sign too. But still, when we've got 2 feet of snow, that's still a problem. And I mean, off to this edge over here, next to the truck, that area goes all the way up to my hip. If I step into that, it's because it's at part of a decline, and you can see the back wheel is right up on that edge. We were packing the snow in front of the truck, trying to see if it was possible to get up on some packed snow, because below this packed snow, it's still about a foot down to the bottom. And then there's the trail going forward, but you can see how narrow it is. We haven't heard any more information out of 911, so we still don't know if they're coming. We were able to get, I was able to get up and get all the snow off the top of the 4-wheel camper, which it was about 18 inches of snow. So I got all that off earlier, and we were able to push the top up. And the reason we did that is because we're pretty sure that nobody's coming anytime soon. I'm not sure how they're going to get down this road without some type of skid steer or bulldozer or truck with chains and a plow on it. So what we did is we kind of unpacked. We figured we're about to be camping right here in the middle of the road, and we weren't going to do that earlier because it was just still snowing and raining. So that's why we stayed in the truck all night. And then now there's Isaiah. He's sitting on the back. I mean, we're comfortable. We got all of our junk now out here on the ground, and this is what we're going to call home for a little while. And we've got the camper up, so now there's places for people to sleep and stretch out without sleeping in the front seat of a car or trying to lay down. And cars just aren't a great place to try to get rest, not when you're wearing all this stuff. We'll just continue on. We've been able to contact using the satellite messenger. I've been able to contact my job to let them know what's going on, and so hopefully they're finding other options. I've got to get back in contact with them again, but I've got to find the satellite to do it. Sometimes the satellite, it's hit or miss, even with this, because with this weather like it is, sometimes you're not even getting any satellite service. Okay.
I already had a coworker text me from work.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we're nuts going camping this weekend.
We're idiots. Yeah, that's going to be the title of this video.
I am not the idiot. I am the smart one. And by the time I got you to listen to me, it was too late.
It's true. It was too late. But I was completely content with not coming this weekend. And then I was at work on Friday, and they went out to eat at K-Bob's Steakhouse, and I get a text message from her that says, we're going. And so we did.
We decided to go because you do so much for us, and you were all sad that we weren't going camping, and we're like...
Truthfully, we should have just stayed somewhere where it wasn't going to snow.
I am glad this happened because you needed the humbling.
Okay, we'll catch you soon.
We want to experience a blizzard. We want to experience a blizzard. We want to experience a blizzard.
All right. So our update on the mountain is that we're still here. We haven't heard. What we heard is that there is a private rancher that's wanting to try to help. And so, but that's all we know so far. But here's what we're doing is we're trying to make some, we went ahead and set up kind of a little makeshift camp here on the pass. There's Isaiah's truck. Now you can see, we made some cuts in the snow just to try to walk around, but he is pretty buried too. I mean, we all are. He actually probably can move forward if we got some open ground. There they are up there. Brandon's up on the bed. We still have Poncho. We're trying to keep him warm and fed, and he's being stubborn. He don't want to pee in the snow. But we're kind of getting set up for tonight because we expect we're probably going to be here again tonight. So now we have the top opened up because I'm pretty sure we're going to be here for a little while longer, and it's just a lot easier to have a place to lay down and congregate a little bit, because last night, I mean, we spent close to 10 hours with them, them in their truck and us sitting in our truck in the front seat, and that isn't a comfortable way to sit out here. So we're gonna try to deal with the situation at hand and try to stay fed and watered, and we're trying to figure out how to conserve the best we can on heat and just using it when we need to. Right now, we're not running any form of heat other than just try to cook some of this food, because we're fairly warm because we're up moving around and we have warm gear on. But when you sleep, it's different. So we know the temperatures are going to drop tonight. As far as the sky, it was blue sky for just a short bit, and then it's back to gray skies. But we've not had any still return of snow. And I think as long as we don't get more snow, we'll stay fairly comfortable with this. So right now I'm making some potatoes and some fajita meat that we're gonna eat, because we haven't eaten since yesterday. This is just gonna take time, and we're all having some tea. I'm not a tea drinker, really. This tastes like water, flavored water. But I like coffee. But tea was available, and it was quick and easy. So we went with what was quick and easy. I need some sunglasses out here. There's parts where the sun is shining through and reflecting off the snow now, and it gets bright. And then we just kind of planned that if somebody did show up for rescue, that we would just try to pack everything up, double time and get out of here. And they may only just rescue us, our persons, and leave all property here. But even if that's the case, that's fine. Most of us are less concerned about tragedy out here more than the fact that we have jobs we need to be back at, and that's not happening. And I know my job is struggling to try to find replacement coverage, and so probably going to be a lot of mad people when this is over, but it is what it is, and I wish there's something we can do about it. But I tried to walk out toward the trail, to walk down the trail, because earlier I was like, I think I hear a car or like a truck or something, but I don't think it was. But when I walked down the trail, it came up above my knees. That's a lot of snow. Tree branches are breaking off all over the place from the weight of the snow on the limbs. But, all right, well, we'll just see where this adventure goes. I don't know. I don't know what the outcome's going to be here, and I don't know if there's going to have to be a follow-up, because one, we may get out of here, but we may not get our vehicles out of here. They may have to stay behind. I don't like where they're sitting, but that's the best we can do. When I cleaned off the solar panels on top, I scraped them because they had ice on them, and I scraped them down. I was actually starting to get a little bit of solar, and that's encouraging. It was only about 200 watts, but 200 watts is 200 watts. And I have the generator hooked up to my side tank that's on the outside of my truck. It's an 11-pound tank, and the generator is hooked up to that right now. We haven't even turned it on, but it's just available in case I need it. I don't want to be scrambling around later trying to make it work. And it's already there, and I can just turn it on. That way I don't have to be turning on my truck to try to charge my my batteries. Now, as far as the truck goes, we've been monitoring the fuel on that. Sitting at about 3/4 of a tank. I would say I used at least a 1/16 of a tank last night, just turning the truck off and on through the night. And we have plenty for several days, but I'm not trying to. That's the last resource I really want to go through. Everything else would be okay. I mean, we technically don't even have a lack of water, because there's water frozen all around us. So we need water. We got that. But I have 15 gallons of water inside the truck that I've already checked, and it's not frozen. We had put an insulated cover over the RO water tank, so that helped that one, I think. That's one closest to the back door. And camping in these campers like this, it's pretty much outdoor camping. That's why we're sitting out here. So I'm sitting out here cooking these potatoes and beef, because there's not really a lot of room in them to cook. I put some shelves in there recently. I'd like to show those to y'all sometime, but those are coming in handy because we have a kettle up on top of one, and we put a heater up on top of the other one that runs off butane, which is not super ideal in these, to have butane running inside of a closed space, but we're not really, we'll ventilate right above it if we have to. So, and temperatures are okay. I mean, today it's been 19 degrees outside today right now, and I think it's going to range anywhere from 14 degrees at the coldest, and that's Fahrenheit, by the way, but 14 degrees at the coldest. The high was supposed to be 40. I don't know if it's going to get to that. It's not that right now. It's about 20 right now, I think so. Okay. Oh, it's food. Oh, it's starting to look pretty good. Ooh. All right.
Can you hand me his blanket? Thank you.
You don't want to play. Do you want to play? You want to play? Come on.
Okay, bye. See you later.
Oh, you okay, boy? You okay, boy? Dinner is, what is it? Lunch is finished, and we're just hanging out. No further words. And my toes are really cold. And no more snow. Sun makes it look really pretty out here. Despite the devastation of this amount of snow, it's still really pretty. Isaiah's chilling in the camper. And Rachel keeps going to the front of the truck because she can get better service that way. So she's sitting up there. Where are you going, babe?
I was just looking.
Oh. Love you.
I'm not scared to fall backwards on this snow, babe.
Do it.
I did it over there.
No, don't do it. You need to stop getting wet.
I know.
There's no,
I'm not gonna do it.
we don't have good ways to dry off. Oh, you see what we're getting now? Icicles. See, it's starting to, all that rain is starting to melt, but it's still super cold. So now we have big icicles hanging off the
Don't
side.
get wet. Tell Brianna not to do an angel. We can't afford to get wet.
I was trying to say, don't go laying in the snow. You ain't got no place warm to go.
Can you take care of Pancho? I'm gonna walk out there. Come on, I'm right here.
We can't afford to get wet. Why did you come back?
I was gonna walk out there with you.
She's dropping Pancho.
No, bring him. Come on, we'll sit in the truck. You want to walk with me a little bit?
Yeah.
Watch Pancho, babe. Don't let him jump off.
Okay.
And make sure he's not shivering.
Why don't you put the tailgate up?
Maybe.
His bed is on y'all's bed. Except for my king size.
It will be cold tonight, though, I think. Well, shoot. This is what we're doing now. My feet were freezing. They're wet. The snow had gotten down in my boot, and I needed to go ahead and warm them up a little bit. So I came into the camper for a little bit. Me and Isaiah are in here. The girls decided they want to walk around. Try to do snow angels. Well, that's not really a good idea. We don't have any way to really get warm other than some heaters. But for now, I guess this is what we're going to do. Still camping, I guess. Just with no practical end in sight. The outcome is going to be grim. So, still sitting here in the camper. Well, and sometimes I can get some satellite messages to go through. That's how I've been trying to communicate back at home with work and such. And they said that they were like, "Oh, do you have Facebook access?" Because they're posting updates in Cloudcroft on Facebook. So I don't know if we have updates going on about our situation in Cloudcroft, but that's kind of embarrassing, but nevertheless, it is what it is. So I thought we'd talk about some of the recovery attempts that we made, because when we were doing it, as much as I wanted to try to film, Rachel was just going to yell at me if I started trying to film, because she was nervous about the recoveries and us trying to get out and wanted us to hurry, and we were trying to hurry. Sorry, there's fog on that lens. Anyway, so we were trying to hurry, and we would drive out, and then we would get stuck, and then we'd dig out and get a little bit further, get stuck, dig out, get a little bit further. We tried everything from using the big Max Tracks that we used those. We shoveled out. We had 3 shovels, and we shoveled out snow again and again and dug the tires out. We also tried using some of these recovery blocks that you put over your wheel that are the big thick rubber blocks. Isaiah, he had some in his truck and I had some in mine. I put some on my back tires. He put some on all his tires all the way around, and they're effective to some degree. They weren't helping me very much to get out. And then what else? We also had I had those tire tread looking recovery ones. Those are a cheaper version, and they roll up and they create a tread. I don't know that they were that. I don't think they do anything. We tried putting wood under the tires, and I don't know. It's just, and we could go a little ways, and then you would slip off, and of course the truck wants to go sideways, and we've got this is a 1-lane, mountain road, and you don't have a lot of room before it's going to slide to the right and potentially slide you off that edge. So there's just only so many tolerances we could do. And we also tried roping to each other, and he would try pulling me back if I slid over, but then it would fishtail him, and then he would be off on the edge. And that went on and on through the night. We tried packing snow to see if we could get onto it, but ultimately what was happening is it was still snowing while we were trying to do it. The snow was coming in fast, and it was rising higher than my truck could do, because partly because it's just packing underneath the bottom of the truck. So when you drive far enough, you get enough packed in there that then you can't really, all you're doing is spinning your wheels because your truck's sitting on packed snow. And I think that's what keeps happening to us. So right now we're just not even trying to move at all. I mean, what we really need is a winch to pull us, or someone to tow us and get us up onto the edge. But the road's going to have to be cleared, because like I said, there's 20 inches of snow out there in front of us now to the ground, and there's no way I can drive over 20 inches of snow. We deflated all of our tires to try to get more traction that way, and that wasn't making any difference. So nevertheless, really, it was just absolutely too much snow for our vehicles. Even if I had my front and rear lockers activated, that wasn't enough. It's not enough. So they're trying to make recovery efforts. To me, I don't know how to even, they talked about, they said, well, we can come potentially get y'all, but we may not bring your vehicles. And I mentioned that earlier, but I don't even see how they get out here to get us. I mean, you would have to plow this road. You'd have to plow it and have snow chains probably to get to us. And once they did that, we could probably drive out of here. If they just gave me a little bit of a tug off this hole that we're in, if they had to plow to get out here to get us, then I could probably drive the rest of the way out. But I don't know how they're going to get out here without. Rachel made a joke earlier, because she said, what if they come rescue us on horses? Because that may be the only thing they can get out of here is horses, or maybe like a side-by-side or something could get out here. But again, it's just really, really thick. I think you need like a front end loader or something, to a skid steer to drive out here and just move that snow out of the way, because you'd have to have a pretty significant snow vehicle. What? Okay. Rachel's texting me, says Mary has an update. So, well, open the door.
She said they're about to text us to see if we are willing to hike.
How far?
I didn't ask.
If we have to hike to the main road, we're talking about, it's a good ways. And it's The only issue is that when we walk through it, because I went out there to start
so
walking
deep.
the trail, is that it goes all the way up above my knees. So we're not
know.
walking in snowshoes here. We're hiking knee deep. And
Well, that's
I'm willing
probably
to
their
do-
only way to get to us. Maybe in the morning.
well, we have plenty of resources. So we have, like I said, I actually have 20 gallons of water here. We have that thing. I don't know. It's not completely full. Maybe a little less than that. And we still have propane. We still have propane 1 pound bottles. We have a bunch of butane
but
bottles. We have electricity.
That will go away fast during the night.
Yeah.
We use mostly a whole propane bottle at night.
No, we don't. Oh, the little one maybe. The little 1 pounds, but not this thing. This is 20 pounds.
Well,
don't
if
use
we
that.
go hike, maybe in the morning, tell them.
We might consider doing it like tomorrow because tomorrow will be sunny all day. Today it's been intermittent sunny.
So she said they're going to text, so you need to be paying attention to your phone.
Yeah, but nothing comes through hardly. I will check, but I will watch.
Okay.
Yeah,
But if they text, don't sit there and tell them everything we got. Just tell them we're willing to hike in the morning.
okay, yeah, because then we can pack up. If we go now, we're going to be several hours. It'll
It's
be
gonna
really
dark and cold.
Yeah, it'd be better to do it in the morning, and we have an afternoon rescue, like it, because the sun should stay out all day tomorrow, so
We'll
we have that
stay,
warmth.
Warm up tonight. We'll sleep good. All of us back here.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out the sleeping thing. You know, maybe.
All three of y'all could sleep up there, and I can make me a bed right there because I fit right there on the refrigerator.
On the refrigerator?
No.
Nobody fits on the
I
refrigerator.
fit on there. If you put me a pillow at the end,
Okay, wait. There's the refrigerator.
you want me to show you? I fit there. I'm always on that.
So,
Getting our
what
shit.
time is it right now?
It's 2:46.
So it's 2:46. I think if it'll be dark, it'll be getting dark about 5:30. And if we try to get out here right now,
Dark. The sun
Yeah.
starts to go down about 3 to 4.
so I don't think right now would be the best time to hike. I think
Because you
we're
can
better
already
off.
feel the temperature dropping.
I think it's better to do it
In the
tomorrow. Because we would still have to pack everything up so that we got out. So that would take us another hour to get everything organized and ready to go, so we can just leave it all here. But I don't think that it's wise to try to hike right now.
I don't think so neither. Because it's really deep. I think we could try and go hike in the morning. Pack everything up. We'll take us our water,
Yeah.
and we'll go hike.
Looks like we might be hiking out of here. It's a
Okay.
long way. You know how far it is?
Take us to the main road. Like, what, 13 miles?
Okay.
I'll ask
All right, I
Mary
guess
to
we'll-
ask them.
No, it's okay. I mean,
I told her to go
I still
look
have the
at
Onyx
Facebook.
app. I just can't remember the distance.
I told her I heard Cloudcroft is posting updates on us on Facebook. She's like, I asked, what are they saying? And then she just texted and said, they're going to text you now to see if y'all are willing to hike.
Okay. All right, I'll keep watching. I don't know how it's going to come through.
When you connect
The
to the
previ-
satellite is when it comes through.
Well, the previous times that they texted me a web page, like a web page address that said we can chat with you and you can share photos and chat on this thing, and then you click it and it's a web page and then it says not connected to the internet.
So when you
so
get off,
that wasn't going to work at
I
all.
need you to get me the EcoFlow that I can connect that blanket to. That way Brianna.
It's behind your seat.
Me and Brianna.
Well, you're going to be up here. I have one over in
Like
here right now.
behind my seat where?
Oh, I have one of them in here already.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll be over here in a moment.
Oh, well, man, hiking out of here. I don't mind the walk, but I think they're underestimating that we have people who are like 5'1" walking through snow that is 2 feet deep.
Yeah, it can be at the thighs.
Oh my, yeah, it'll be high. And that's a long way to go. I do have a backpack. We could throw some stuff in it if we have to. Oh, well. Well, we potentially have a plan. We don't even actually have a plan on how we're getting home. I don't know what they're going to do with once we're out of here, their responsibility is probably pretty much going to be like, we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Get your vehicle whenever you can. And then it's stuck out here, and we don't know anybody that has any equipment to be able to come clear the snow to get us out. So then what, all of our stuff is here. We're going to have to hike back to get to it. Like, then they just leave us and we're just staying in what if, because the weather's not going to clear. I mean, the weather's going to clear, but it may not melt for a really long time. You know?
I don't know.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. All right. Well, we're still trying to figure this out. So our estimation has been established. It is about, they do want us to try to hike out maybe tomorrow. We might have to do it then. It's about a 2-mile hike. And the distance ain't the problem, except when you combine the distance with the depth of the snow. Sorry. Isaiah's just coming back in. Brianna and Rachel have been sitting in the front of the truck because Rachel can get some. What?
What?
I hear Rachel yelling.
Update. Can you speak to the window now? No?
Not connected.
No, I mean like she can. Oh, it's not connected.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I can hear it pretty good. Talking.
Rachel's coming with another update. But hiking though would be an option. I may have to go buy a Rubicon Jeep. If I had the 3 things I need to get out of here. I need chains. I would like to have maybe just one of those.
They're both covered. I think they're both covered.
Oh. Yeah. Open the door.
Open me door.
Open both sides. Must be Brianna.
Open me door.
Yeah. I'd already opened that side for you, but you tried to open anyway. We got. Oh, there's Poncho.
So boy.
The other would be a plow. They have a portable plow that can attach to a 2-inch receiver. And I do have a 2-inch receiver on the front of my truck.
I think Mom is coming.
And then the other would be doing a winch. If the Jeep had a winch, it could just tug me enough that I can get out of this hole. The other aspect would be having one of those winches that mounts as a portable mount, and I could mount it to the 2-inch receiver in the
Mom,
front.
come on!
But even if I get out of this spot, chains or otherwise, I need probably to plow the deep snow to get it out of the way. So,
Come here, Poncho.
so we will probably get out of here either by walking out of here tomorrow and getting picked up, which then leaves us all of our stuff out here till the snow melts. And I don't know how long that's going to be. And then the other would be to go, well, even if we bought
Here's what I asked Mary.
A 2-mile hike ain't that bad, right?
Oh, it's gonna be hell when the snow.
Well, did you see? I walked
how
out there and it
short
goes
we
all
are.
the way up to my knees.
Mine too.
So
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
That's what I'm saying, but like... still. Mom, give me a Poncho.
I text Mary and I told her, how far is the hike? Did you ask? I put, You told her we were at Prather. You did give her the correct coordinates. We can do the hike if it's only 2 miles, but we need someone to be there to pick us up. I put, we are willing to do the hike in the morning if someone can please pick us up.
Well, I think we'll have more service when we get closer to the road.
Me too.
So we'll do it in the morning.
Well, I don't mean early morning, babe. It's still going to be really cold. We need to do it around noon.
Yeah.
I think about 11.
Well, you just have to argue with everything, don't you?
Yeah.
I told you we shouldn't have taken this shortcut. Now we're completely stuck.
How was I supposed to know the snow would be this deep?
He's
Okay.
gonna film this shit.
Okay, all right. So update is now we think they said that somebody's coming to get us and
Fire.
we have to hurry up, be ready. I think it's fire and rescue
Mary
is
said
probably
fire.
coming to get us. So we're trying to pack all of our stuff up because we don't want them to get here and we're not prepared
They said
and
to be
ready. The only thing I'm concerned is that they're going to get to the, if they get to the trail and find out how much snow there is, hopefully they don't turn back because we're packing everything up and
Oh, if they do that, we're doing a 2-mile hike tomorrow morning. So come on, let's get after it. Hurry up, babe. And cut. Take 2.
all right. So we're trying to get this done. All right. Bye. Okay, so we are packed up. We're waiting in the truck right now because we got a message that says that fire and rescue was going to come pick us up. And as stated before, we're about 2 miles in on a forest road and pretty much just heavy snow, measuring probably 20 inches. And I'm curious what vehicle they're going to bring, but I heard it's fire department that's probably coming, so they may have a brush truck or something that they can bring out here. There's nowhere to turn around on this road.
The Wi-Fi, babe.
So there's nowhere to turn around on here. So I don't know if they're going to pull up here and then have to back. We'll have to just back all the way to the entrance because it's pretty much a one-way road. Anyhow, that's what we're doing now, and hopefully they come because we packed everything up. We have all of our heaters, we have everything that we had ready, prepared for us to be good tonight and warm and fed. We went ahead and put it all up with the information we were given. So hopefully that works, and we'll see if they come out.
I got an update.
So we'll catch you later. Rachel said she got an update. What's up? I'm not on the internet, by the way. I don't have it. It doesn't.
Well, they're crazy. It says only y'all, only us and the dog. Vehicles will be left till later. Rachel, can y'all stay one more night? The rescue team said it's getting bad for them. Rachel, can y'all stay another night? I guess this is dispatch. Rachel, can y'all stay another night? It's late and rescue team said getting bad for them. And then Mary said, sister, they're going to try tonight, but if they can't, they will start in the morning, but they are coming. And she said, just got a call, they going to go try again now, so be ready just in case. They're trying now.
Okay. So the message that came through on the update was that they were asking if we could stay another night and get rescued tomorrow, and which we could have. But we certainly can. We've got what we need to do that.
It's another night sleeping in the cab.
But they may try. They're going to try again to come tonight, but they're having trouble trying to get up here as well. And so if they're not successful on the retry, then they'll do it again in the morning and try to get up here. So right now we're kind of going to be waiting to find out what they want to do, if they're coming tonight or we're staying in the truck again tonight, because we probably won't open the camper all back up. That's just, it's a lot of work to do that, and I don't know if we'll do that or not. We'll see. She's about to go break the news to Brianna, and I say but we're very thankful that anybody's coming at all. We have been running over our head how we're going to come back and get these vehicles. I mean, we need pretty much a vehicle that can clear snow to get through this. And I think there are vehicles that can ride on this type of snow, but that just gets them to us, you know. It wouldn't help us get back out here to get our vehicle. I don't know how long it's going to take for the snow to melt. Yeah, it stopped snowing. The storm is over, but the temperatures are going to still be, 20s and 30s, and they will get up to the 40s this week. But you have to have several days. You may have to have several weeks of good weather to melt this much snow. So that's what I'm worried about, is that it could be a bit of time before we can get a way out of here and get our vehicles back. And then we're worried about vandalism. If somebody is that capable of getting up here, they're going to come up here and find 2 vehicles stuck. It's going to be confusing to them. They're going to come knock on the doors, knock on the windows, try to see if everybody's okay. And if there's nobody here, then what keeps them from vandalizing your stuff, you know, or whatever, you know. So I'm worried about those things, but there's not a lot I can do about it. So for now, we're just going to focus on getting out of here and finding a way to get back home so we can then organize the situation. All right, I'll update you when we know more. Yeah, we do need more light in here.
No, I have this.
Okay.
Is that too much?
Okay, so we're still waiting in the truck, and we were told that perhaps there was going to be a second rescue coming, but didn't know if they were going to abandon and maybe try again tomorrow. So our only really communication with the rescue team is through Rachel's sister, who's been in contact with them, because we don't have any direct communication with them. We're using satellite imagery for it. And right now, we still haven't had anybody here. We packed everything up and we've been sitting in the truck. And our decision was if they didn't come, we would put the camper back up just so we can have the bed in there so some people can get some rest. Because I don't know, sleeping in the front of these trucks is not very comfortable. And last night, I don't think anybody got any real sleep. So we may still be resorting to going back to doing the truck camper. But then we contacted her sister, and her sister had contacted them, and they said they had a fire they had to deal with. And then after the fire, they came to try to do the rescue. And they'd been doing it for for about an hour now. So they said, be patient, and we'll find out if they're still going to make it out here. Because they may still be coming as we speak, but it is pitch black dark. I don't know why I know they have lights, but it's dark.
Oh, they got floodlights all over their truck.
Oh, I mean, we have lights too. I mean, all of our vehicle has ditch lights, and you can turn your brights on. Isaiah's has he's got more lights than the 4th of July on his, but Rachel has her Guardian. She keeps putting it up in the dash. It's blinking. That's what I'm looking at. It's blinking at red and blue.
Oh, the Guardian.
Isaiah's a volunteer fireman, so he has a set of red and blues on his, and he was just flashing them at me a while ago.
So they can. I told Mary if we need to turn them on to let them know so they can see us.
Right. Which, if you come around this corner, there's no way you're going to miss us. I mean, so up ahead at the end of the trail, there's a turn, and when you come around that turn, I mean, you're not going to miss a big red dually. It's kind of right there in the middle of the road.
So that light right there, helicopters can see it.
Yeah, but helicopters aren't landing in the middle of this forest.
No, but maybe they can be like, look, there's a light shining up in the sky.
So there's your answer right there. Okay. So we're covered right now. We have plenty of available rescue equipment. So other than that, right now we are just waiting to see, are they going to make it here? If they don't make it here, then we probably need to make some arrangements to get some rest, because I would rather not try to sleep in this seat again tonight. But I will have to.
We will get rest.
This clothing that I have.
We got a lot of clothes.
Yeah, so I got this off Temu. This thing is so warm, and the best way to describe it's like when during the day it's warm to wear and it's cold outside and you can run around, be in the snow, you can do your tasks that need doing, and it's comfortable. But at night, once you're sitting down, it's way too much. This thing is super thermal and it gets uncomfortable. And like right now, it's actually increasing your perspiration. Like I feel like I'm starting to sweat underneath it because I'm not out in the cold. So if you're indoors, it's way too much. If you're outdoors, it's perfect. So like I thought it was perfect today because we spent most of our time outdoors on the back of the tailgate and preparing, making food. And now that things are settled down, it's dark and we're sitting in the truck. Last night I was wearing this and it was so hot I had to eventually take it off because I just couldn't take it anymore. It was more uncomfortable wearing it than it was to not wear it. But the story continues, and we'll see if there's a rescue team that comes tonight. If so, we'll try to film them if they allow us. Sometimes just the process of being, I mean, a lot of what we've had to do to this trip, it's hard to film because you're just too busy worried about getting the task accomplished rather than filming it. And and you don't want to, as much as we want to film it, you don't want to necessarily jeopardize the task for the sake of filming, especially when you're out in an area where this isn't exactly an area where you can survive in. If we didn't have the stuff that we have right now, we couldn't stay warm with our trucks and we didn't have extra food. I mean, ultimately we have a limited amount of time that we can be out here. So when sometimes they ask, can we stay another night? We could stay another night. It's uncomfortable, but we're not suffering. So we'll survive. But how long is always the question. It's like, you can't do this indefinitely. We will eventually run out of resources, run out of food, and run out of ways to keep warm. Right now we have a full tank, not a full tank. We have 3/4 of a tank of diesel, and we have propane, and we have butane, and all of those things are finite resources. So you can't live out here forever on those things. So we're right now we're surviving off the resources that we brought,
and we're rationing,
and we're trying to be very careful.
We're food rationing, and we're trying.
Let me tell you, we're food rationing to the point that she's trying to get me to drink a protein shake that's been expired for 6 months. That's rationing. About to throw it in the trash, though. Anyway, okay. Well, that's our update. What time is it? Let's get a timestamp on this. What time is it?
It's 8:26. 20:26.
It's 8:26. It's been dark. It got dark at 5:45. At 6:30, it was pitch black dark. So that's kind of what we're dealing with. Okay.
He said it's going to be a while before they come
So it was so Cloudcroft Fire and Rescue came up on snowmobiles to get us out. They had 2 snowmobiles, and so they could only take 2 of us at a time. Bree and Isaiah went ahead and went with the first round. They have a small little place you can put a couple of things that you need to take, so a backpack or a duffel bag. And then they said it's going to probably be a while before anybody can get up these roads to get their vehicles out. So they said bring what you can't live without, because the rest of your stuff's probably going to stay there a while. So they took them, I don't know, what they said how long it was?
They say it's going to be a while before they are able to come back for us.
No, how long are once they take Brianna and Isaiah?
He didn't give me a time. He just said it's going to be a while.
It's going to be a while? Okay, so we don't know how long until they come back up to get us. So anyway, for now, they're headed out, and we'll wait for them to come back and pick us up and take us out. And it's about 10:30 so far at night, and it's at about 25 degrees, but it feels colder outside than it's felt all day right now, though. So I don't know. We'll see what it really is. Maybe there's a little wind or something, but I can definitely tell it feels colder. So, Oh well, okay. Talk to you soon.
Command, this is Rescue 2. We have the subject secured. Visibility is low, but we are en route to the staging area.
So where are we going? To this truck?
Yes.
Okay.
The bag, so
Okay.
I gotta pick up my backpack. His name was Eric. He said he owns an RV there in RV park.
Oh, he does? Maybe we can come through there next time.
Right?
Or maybe they could take, if we can get the vehicles out, they could take them to his place. They put them at one of the spots and we pay for a spot there. Did we get his number?
No, but it shouldn't be hard. He's from Colorado.
Who was Eric? The one that was driving you?
Yeah.
Okay. It's one of those guys, right? I assume. Oh, okay. Poncho.
We're live.
Yep, you're live.
You filmed the whole thing?
No, I wanted to, but he's in the bag. Come on. It was a fun ride though.
It was fun.
But it was crazy.
It was. Did you see the
There's-
branches that fell?
Did you
We
see-
would have never made it out, ever.
Did you see how much snow there was coming
Yes.
back? It was so much worse than where we were at.
We would have never made it out.
We wouldn't have made it out.
They told Isaiah that they're going to help us find the hotel and help us get our vehicle situated,
Okay.
is what he thinks.
It's going to take a while,
Yeah.
but that's fine. The batteries will be dead when we get back usually. If they sit out in the cold for a long time. I have a battery jumper in the truck behind the front seat, behind the driver's seat. So we have that too if we need it, but we'll have to probably bring the NOCO thing. So we'll have to be prepared to come back and know that we're going to have to jump them off.
He said they got notified at 3, like 3:30.
Oh, that's the
About us.
first time?
Yeah. That's what he said.
Okay. All right.
Alright, I guess it's there.
Hey,
Okay.
we'll head to Cloudcroft now.
Ready for me, sir?
Yeah, and jump in front over there.
Okay. So we got rescued by the Cloudcroft Fire Department and the Otero County Sheriff's Department, and they picked us up on snowmobiles, 2 at a time. They had said that they had tried to come prior using some side-by-sides, but the side-by-sides couldn't make it through the trails. And then they were going to try to use an Arctic Fox vehicle, but they couldn't get access to it. The person who had access to it, they couldn't get a hold of them. So they ended up getting some snowmobiles instead, and were able to get us out. So then they brought us here into town. We're in Cloudcroft now,
I don't know. I'll meet you.
and
But you're good. I'll take your bill.
I'd have paid for it. This place is ritzy, I heard.
What she said the Wi-Fi was?
They usually put it on there, yeah.
Don't tell me I left my wallet.
So we're back here now, and plan to stay the night here. It's already about 11 o'clock at night, and then we go. Then we're gonna try to get some friends to come pick us up tomorrow, and we'll be staying in touch with the officer to see about when the snow is going to clear enough. But it was so thick. I mean, even the snowmobile
I
struggled.
would have never been able to do that hike. It was far.
I know it was far.
I would have never been able.
And did you see how deep it was? Even when we
Yes.
got out and just trying to walk to the truck, I kept sinking in all the way down to my hip. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, it's so deep.
There was that one part where we both had to like really lean because
Yeah.
it was like, come, we're gonna get some drinks. And
Okay, well, this is the morning after our rescue, and we have someone coming to help get us out of Cloudcroft now to get us back home, and we're going to be leaving our vehicles probably, looks like, for the remainder of the week, and then we got to try to come back and retrieve them, and we're still working up the plan for that. I checked on eTrailer and I did get me some tire chains that fit my tires, but I couldn't find a dually set of chains to fit my rear tires. But I'm just going to do a single in the front and single in the back. That may help to get us out. And it would be nice to have a winch, but I thought about maybe like the portable winch that you mount on the front of your 2-inch receiver. I'm not sure what all would go into hooking it all up, but that may be another option that I'm pursuing the remainder of this week. And just getting some help to get us out. So we don't like leaving all of our stuff up on a mountain. So kind of a bittersweet ending. At least we were saved, and at least we're safe and warm and fed. We still had a lot of supplies on the truck, but those are all finite at some point, you know. And now we've got sun out and temperatures are starting to rise, and we're hoping that by the weekend there'll be enough melting snow to allow us to be able to get in there and get out. And like I said, we've got 18 inches of snow back there that even snowmobiles were struggling, you know. So I think that we'll probably do a follow-up maybe on the video as far as being able to get the truck out. But for now, we're going to end the video here. We're in a hotel right now called the Grand here in Cloudcroft, and so they helped put us up for the night, and we did a late checkout, and we probably have another 45 minutes waiting on the person that's coming to get us, and we're just waiting here in the lobby until then. And then we're going to grab some lunch and head back home, and then see about getting another vehicle. Perhaps we've been thinking about trading Rachel's vehicle in for a 4-wheel drive vehicle, either a Jeep Rubicon or a Bronco. It just might depend. We might have to go ahead and try to do that now so that we have a vehicle that we can bring back up to try to retrieve the other vehicles, because I really need something to be able to tether the front of my truck to pull it up out of it's currently stuck kind of in a hole and slid off the side. So I really need to be able to attach to something when you come in, whether putting a winch line on the truck, attaching to a tree, or attaching to another vehicle. So that's kind of the thought process right now, is that even if we getting the truck out of its stuck position is goal 1, and then we still have to be able to have enough ability to get down the rest of the trail, which is goal 2. So for now, we'll end it here and hope to catch you soon.
You should show some of this hotel. It's beautiful.
See,
Do the sides.
tell me you don't think that looks like you look like a clown.
She doesn't look like
I think you look like, yeah, see the oversized pants,
Hey, but I saved
bright colors.
Without this outfit, I saved an animal.
Actually, if you had Rachel's boots on,
Yeah, probably.
then definitely that would help.
You want to trade boots?
No. Oh boy.
So we've had lunch, and we had to stop at the high altitude store in Cloudcroft to get some things, and we couldn't leave without getting a sticker for the truck, and I thought this one would be a perfect sticker to put on for this trip. And we're all packed in the back.
Stuffed.
Is Poncho okay?
I think so.
Oh boy.
Does
Oh
it
boy.
look okay?
You want to get up here, don't you?
Because he knows the food's up there.